Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Makeup Monday number 25 and today I will be trying on the products from my e.l.f. haul. So if you want to see me try the products I got, then just keep watching. Alright, so I didn't get any eyeshadow, so I went ahead and did my eyeshadow. And I know I got brow stuff, but I've been trying out the brow stuff I got in my Ulta haul and in my e.l.f. haul. Yeah, and I don't like the e.l.f. stuff. The only thing I like is I do like the powder side just to help lighten my brows. Just because I always feel like they're so dark. Like I feel like they're really dark now. Like, but I don't like the cream side on this. It's not very good. It doesn't really do anything. So, yeah. So the first thing we have to start out with is we have two technical primer things. So we're going to do one half of the face using one primer, one half of the face using the other. So one side, we're going to do the e.l.f. Prep and Hydrate Balm. And the other side, we're going to do the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. So, that just feels really nice. And on the other side, we're going to use the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. Alright. And just from looking, my pores are definitely a lot bigger this side than this one. So I mean, it definitely does what it says, but the smell on this is so strong. Like, it just smells like good cream. So, but like after it dries, you don't smell it. So the next makeup product we have is the e.l.f. Moisturizing Foundation Stick, and this is in the shade Honey. Now the only thing I'm worried about is that this is very dark, but I'm wondering if it'll work out well since cameras generally wash you out. I'm hoping this will be fine. So we're going to try this moisturizing foundation stick. Because right now it looks very orange. And I'm just going to use my L'Oreal sponge to blend it out. I think I'm going to apply a little more in areas that I need it. Well, I do have to say that it's definitely whitened out, because generally your foundations are going to oxidize, but I don't feel like this one got darker. I feel like this one got lighter. Like, am I crazy, or did it actually get lighter as I blended it out? And if you have any sort of like dry skin, like right around here, it looks really bad. My forehead, my nose, and my chin. Those are generally the problems I have generally the problem areas for me with foundation. And I was thinking, since that was a moisturizing foundation stick, that, you know, wouldn't do that, but it's a little questionable. Alright, so next I'm going to take the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer in the shade Fair. I mean, it blended out, you know, very well, but I don't feel like it really gave me any coverage, and I used to use this all the time. Like, I feel like they changed this, because I used to use the same shade and everything. Yeah, I feel like the sponge is soaking up most of it. Okay, so I'm gonna settle that down with my Wet n Wild, what am I talking about? Wet n Wild Photo Focus powder. And then I'm gonna add on some essence. Maybe not. And since I didn't get a blush, I'm gonna use the Essence Satin Touch blush. I feel like that made this blush look really weird, and I like this blush on its own with most other foundations, but I feel like it's sticking. And like, my face isn't sticky. And I used the HD Lifting Concealer to prime my lids, and if you look, you can see where it dried differently in some places, even though I set it down with a cream shade. You can see how it made some of the eyeshadows very patchy. So I liked the primers, but I didn't like the foundation. And like, I like this concealer, but I think the foundation made the concealer weird. So I found, I don't know. Then I'm gonna go in and highlight, and I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Illuminating Palette, and I'm gonna use the e.l.f. highlighting brush. If I can even get it open. And I think I'm going to take this little pencil brush and take this very, very light shade and highlight my inner corner with it. And my brow bone. Okay, now that looks really good. So then I'm gonna take this kind of champagne color let me try my highlighting brush that I always use. Yeah, you can definitely see that this pink highlight is way too light for me because you can see the strip when I look this way. I don't know. I want to try this gold one. I don't know, I really liked this one, but since I used a more compact brush, I think it worked better. I don't know. So I really like this light color. This one was too light for me, which is saying something. This one was a little bit better. And this one, doesn't really, for me that one's not really that, I mean it's okay, but I think I like the light shade the most, just I like it for this kind of thing, but I don't know that I like it on the face. Okay, so before I do my lips, I'm going to go ahead and spray my setting spray and see if that helps. See if that helps anything. I have the illuminating mist and set. So. And while I'm waiting on that to dry, I'll go ahead and grab my last product. This is the matte liquid lipstick, and this one is in the shade Praline. I mean, it's a nice color. It's just kind of my color type, so. So let's see, let's do it as a recap. I liked these. Both of my primers I liked. So this was the pore filling side versus the Prep and Hydrate Balm. I mean, I definitely can see more texture type stuff on this side versus the pore filling one, but I feel like I also have more texture on this side. So there's that. Yeah, I like both of these, and I'd recommend both these to you. This one just does have a very like pepperminty scent, so if that's an issue, then But yeah, I like both of these. These were good. Um, I would not recommend the foundation stick. If you have dry skin, if you have oily skin, you might like it. But if you have any sort of dry patches, it really clings to any of those or any texture you have, whatever reason. And I don't know if maybe it was the sponge thing. Like, I might have to try it with a brush and then maybe my opinion will change, but at this point, this did not work well for me. And it really lightened up. Like, it looked like it was going to be way too orangey for me. And then now I feel like I look very pale, actually. So it's kind of a, maybe I'll have to go back in and try it with a brush and see. And then the concealer, I used to really like this, and I don't know if it was like a formula change or if it was like this foundation made it all weird, but I don't feel like it gave me very much coverage. I feel like the sponge really drank it up, so I'm gonna have to try it again and maybe with a brush just to see. Like, I think I'm gonna go in and try the foundation and the concealer again, and if my opinion changes, obviously I'll let you all know, because I don't want you to think I hate something if then I end up liking it. But at this point, I wouldn't recommend either of these, and I used to love this, so I really think that it might have had something to do with the foundation or the sponge, so I'm gonna try it again. What else did I use? And the highlight, the illuminating palette. For one, it gets very, very dusty. This shade is really good for brow bone, inner corner, but I don't know that I'd wear it as a highlight on its own, because I don't really like it on my nose. I think it makes it, wow. I feel like it makes my nose look very oily and weird. This shade was way too light for me, and I'm very fair. So if you have a deeper skin tone, you're not gonna like either of these. This one was okay. I mean, it gives me, you know, some highlight, but... And then this one, I just don't really feel like it does anything for me. Like, I don't know if it's like my skin tone, or if I'm just dark enough that this one doesn't really show up. But this one, like that, I mean, honestly, it doesn't really look like it has any, like, shine to it. To me, this kind of looks like just like a powder. So this, if you want a really nice inner corner highlight, like brow bone inner corner, this is really good. But I don't know, as a whole, I really only like these two, and I mean, it's only $6, so if you're gonna use these two a lot, and like, since like I said when I did the haul, these do pop out. Let's see if I can get it. I don't know, I can't get it to pop out, but I promise they do. And I accidentally like stuck my finger in that one. And I don't know if this is like with their baked highlighters, you have to like get the top layer off and then it works well. I don't know if these are like that too, but I mean, it does have a very nice big mirror, which is nice. But as a whole, I use these two, not really these two, but since these do pop out, you know, you could put, put two like contour shades in and make yourself a nice highlight contour palette. But yeah, I mean, it's okay. And like, I guess maybe if you're fairer than I am, you might really like this, because I feel like this would work well for you. But that's kind of hard. Like, I'm very, very fair. Oh my goodness. And I'm very fair, and this is too light for me. And I think this is the only one they sell. So, and then this, I really like. It does show a lot of, you know, any fine lines, texture that you have on your lips. It is going to show that. That happens a lot with liquid lipsticks though. So they recommend you wear like either a lip balm underneath them if they're really drying like this or something. And the setting spray. I definitely did make this foundation not look so gross, but I mean, it's still, but I think I'm going to take the illuminating palette, and I'm going to take this dark shade that I wasn't it was kind of questionable. I'm going to spray my brush. Yeah, that didn't even help. Like, wetting them doesn't even help. Well, well, that is it for this video. I know it wasn't very. Oh, and this highlighting brush, I forgot to tell you. This highlighting brush barely picks up anything, at least with those highlights. I think since they're so powdery, it just kind of. But I feel like I can use this for other things and it'll work. But yeah. So anyway, that is it for this video. I will see you guys on Wednesday. Bye.